The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Hello, everyone. Right this minute, there's not too much wind to speak of, either for us or across a lot of the land part of the country. You really have to get out into the Rocky Mountains to see some more consistent wind coming down on the eastern side of those slopes. So we don't have too much wind to deal with for right now, and we don't have too much rain either. So that makes for a pretty comfortable evening. We'll start to see some sprinkle chances going up as we get towards midnight, but it's very light into tomorrow. I do think waking up tomorrow, we've got some fairly widespread showers, but then they're going to fall off as the day goes along, and we're able to stay pretty nice and dry. Most of Thursday, you can spend some time outside. On the future tracker, we don't have a whole lot left over through the night, but by tomorrow morning, there is some still in Southside, and I think we could even get a little bit coming in further off towards the west. Going through that afternoon, we really clear out. We'll see some sunshine there. I don't think it's going to be totally sunny all day, but at least we have some before the sun sets. And then going into Friday morning, the next system starts to bring some showers towards our north. I think the Highlands will end up getting the bulk of this rainfall, but seeing it sink further down towards the south, at least towards 460 before we get towards noon is possible. Again, I think more of that rain is a little bit more likely on Thursday. Friday evening stays pretty dry and pretty cloudless too. And going into Saturday, we're not looking at too much rainfall in the morning. Winds are really going to pick up tomorrow. So while the shower chances are very much kind of like here and there, maybe wide coverage, but for a very short amount of time, the wind is a lot more consistent. It's going to be coming from the northwest up towards 15 miles per hour, gusting to 20, 30. I wouldn't be surprised if after that on Friday, we get gusts up towards 40 miles per hour. That looks to be the breeziest day of the stretch ahead, but Thursday and Saturday are still plenty breezy as it is. So spending any time outside is not exactly going to be the most fun thing over the next few days. High pressure is doing a pretty good job of keeping us dry, even if it is keeping us windy over the next couple of days. This next warm front is likely to bring some showers for us as we get into Sunday morning, and some of that could even linger a little bit into the afternoon, with some extra chances going into the middle of next week. Now tonight, anything that we have rainfall-wise is pretty light. Blacksburg's at 40 for the low, Roanoke at 44, and Danville at 44. These lows are quite a bit warmer than the 30s and even 20s that we've had in the last week. We're doing a pretty good job at holding on to the heat that we've been able to gain, and that sets us up for some warmer temperatures on Thursday. It's about average there, with most of us somewhere around the 60 mark. Pulaski at 52 is a little on the cool side, but Lexington's at 50, Martinsville's at 60, and Alta Vista's at 62. On Friday, temperatures are going to end up a little bit similar. We'll see some extra warmth coming our way. We're going to get up into the mid to upper 60s, even towards 70 as we get towards Roanoke at 68. And on the extended forecast, our temperatures don't really take a hit until we get pretty well into next week. For Easter Sunday, mid 70s what we're thinking at, but also notice that the lows really improve. We're going from the 40s up into the 50s and then staying there for a while. Shower chances are going to be pretty light. Like I was saying earlier, there's lots of little pieces here and there causing some wider coverage on Thursday and on Sunday, but it really takes until the early part of next week for that rain to turn more consistent. That'll start to cool us down with temperatures back towards average by the middle of next week.